So, I am more hyped for Kingdom Hearts than ever. I don't say ever before, but ever. I'm not saying that I wasn't hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3, because I was. But then, I think due to, because Tristan and I talked about this on a Keikaku Corner, actually, which is another show that we do live on Twitch, and also we release the clips on our Those Guys on the Radio YouTube channel. So, Keikaku Corner is a show that we'll talk about a bunch of different types of topics, and I got Tristan on because this is Kingdom Hearts related, so I was like, oh, let me get him on, let's have some fun, talk about this. So, I really do enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I think I will enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. I would like to definitely check it out. But at first I was thinking, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to have the money this month to get Kingdom Hearts 3, so, because I didn't pre-order it when I had to cash like a fool. So, I'm going to get it next month. Now I'm looking into my reserves. I'm like, do I have any change in the couch or something? Because Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix streamed a 2-minute ad for Kingdom Hearts 3. We're going to talk about it briefly. If anyone's worried about me, like maybe they don't want it, they want to hear me talk about the ad but not say like everything that's in there, I won't. I won't comment on everything, but I will say that it did something that it really does show you how video games, in my opinion, are different than movies, at least for me. Because when I'm watching a movie, I don't want every little bit of it spoiled. So when like in a trailer, or in multiple trailers. So when and Tristan and I had this discussion when there were, in my opinion, spoilers, even though they were sanctioned, they were officially released by Toei on their YouTube channel. It was those spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Broly were then, I'm not gonna say what they are, but they were then posted to other, not only YouTube channels but also to Twitter and Facebook. They were promoted, and because they were trying to promote something in a new Dragon Ball Z game as well, because it was nice cross promotion. But how about maybe you don't spoil the movie before I get to go see it, especially a month or so before I get to go see it. So anyway, for me in movies, I feel like, yes, it is an experience. Yes, I am experiencing this, but I experience it differently than video games. So showing as much as they showed here, which I'm pretty sure they showed almost every world, perhaps. I'm pretty sure from what I remember, they've showed pretty much every world. They showed gameplay footage. They even showed some never before seen stuff, not just in worlds, but also storyline wise. It wasn't Japanese, so I couldn't pick up everything, but I was picking up that angst from Sora, and they also showed, which I haven't heard the song before, I have heard Don't Think Twice, which I love, but I haven't seen or heard Face My Fears. So they had, which I didn't know, Face My Fears, by the way, is being done not just by Hikaru Utada, but it's also being done by Skrillex. So Skrillex is producing it. Hikaru Utada is actually singing it, and record producer Pooh Bear, that's fucking adorable. All three of them are collaborating on Face My Fears, which it was so interesting, because hearing Hikaru Utada rap, I was like, I don't hate this, but it's new. So anyway, when it came to this trailer, I think another reason why it tugged at my heartstrings so much is because they had Japanese subtitles on, but they had Americans talking about their first experience with Kingdom Hearts. And I think even though this might have been a Japanese event, no, it wasn't, but they still were there watching, the trailer for this in a theater, and they were talking about, their thoughts on Kingdom Hearts when it first came out. And it just, some of you guys who maybe are kind of young out there, I'm 26 years old. I know some people out there are like, you're young, you little shit. And I know, but let me explain. I'm 26 years old. So for me, playing Kingdom Hearts, yes, there are a bunch of games that I haven't played. I will be real with you guys. But when it comes to the mainline franchise, I was there when those games first came out. So I was 10 when the first Kingdom Hearts came out, and then 12 when the second one came out. I actually haven't beat the second one. Blasphemy, I know. But I will be beating it before I play Kingdom Hearts 3. So it's just one of those things where, yeah, I'm thinking back to like being 10 years old, playing that game for the first time. The way some people were saying, like, having Goofy and Donald there next to a spiky-haired kid. That's how people felt at the time. Having that mix between Disney, anime, and Square Enix was something so unique to me. And I'm not saying it was never done before. I'm not saying it hasn't been done since then. But it was just such an interesting type of crossover that on paper, so many people would have written it off and said that it wouldn't have worked, because duh. I would approve that, but who's asking for my opinion, right? So it's just one of those things where I say who's asking for my opinion as I do a podcast on a twice a month. This specifically, if you're talking about all of our other stuff, yeah, who's asking for my opinion should be the name of one of our shows. Anyway, so but looking at the the trailer itself, they show a decent amount of every world, and again, some people would say maybe this is too much, very much like the Smash footage that was released. Granted, there was a lot more Smash footage, I think, than there was of Kingdom Hearts 3 footage that has been released thus far. Although I haven't actually checked out every single bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 footage that has been put out, be it between gameplay and trailers. I've talked about the stuff that we've covered on Keikaku Corner, but I actually haven't seen all of it out there. So to be fair, maybe some people are saying, hey, this is too much, I don't want to see everything. But I do feel as if when it comes to a video game, especially one that's being touted as long as this one is, I'm pretty sure this one was in the 60-hour range. That's what Nomura or other reps are saying. So Square Enix reps. So when it comes to this, and also the language barrier, again, this is a Japanese ad, I just feel as if even though they've shown this much, I could still feel like there is so much more to be told, so much more in this story, that I'm fine with this being, this being a 2-minute ad that does show a fair amount of stuff. Versus the ads for Dragon Ball Super Broly, where I'm sitting around and I'm like, wait, this is an hour 20 movie. With all the trailers that we covered, which were 5 trailers, it felt as if I know what the entire movie is going into this. So I feel like when I go see Super Broly, yes, I am still seeing it. I didn't want to see it, but you know what? I talked about this on Keikaku Corner with Tristan, and actually check that out as well. Apparently people are still seeing it even with those spoilers. Maybe they somehow managed to avoid them. Good for them if they did. But people are still seeing the movie, so it's not like me not going to see the movie is going to matter in that case. So yes, I am going to still see that movie, but it's still much different than this trailer and other trailers with Kingdom Hearts 3, because I feel like I don't know the narrative. I don't know what's happening. Is Sora going to live? Is Sora going to die? What's going to happen here with Riku? Like, is Sora even alive? Some plots of some spin-off games, you have to ask yourself, is this even Sora? So there's a bunch about this that I think I could see this trailer and be just fine with it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite world, just from looking at stuff thus far, it's Toy Story's world. Although I have to say that even though I wasn't the hugest fan, I liked Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't think I was like the biggest fan. The ships look like, the fights look amazing. So Frozen, I still have to see Frozen. I've heard great things about it, but I still haven't checked it out. Tangled is the least interested, even though I love the movie Tangled. I think it's just very dated because of when this game was first put into development. So Tangled is one that, yeah, I don't really see much interest in. And yeah, I don't think they showed every single world in this. I'm pretty sure there's at least one missing. They showed Pooh Bear. Huh. I could swear they didn't. Maybe there is one missing, and I can't remember. Tell me which one might be missing down below. And again, tell me what you think about this trailer if you have seen it, or what you're thinking about Kingdom Hearts 3. You can, we don't have spoilers just yet, although there were some leaks. So if you are going to post spoilers, post fake spoilers. Like you loved when Goku appeared. That was fun, right? Like when Goku and Ichigo teamed up together as support characters for Sora. That was great. But all jokes aside, tell me what you guys think down below about this ad, about Kingdom Hearts 3, and what you're expecting or hoping from Kingdom Hearts 3. Tell me all that down below.